In today's video, we are going to talk about the particular solution of a differential equation. Okay, so ano ba itong particular solution na ito? Ang particular solution ay na-obtain natin galing sa general solution. So from our last video, ay inaral natin paano hanapin ang general solution ng isang differential equation. Ang hahanapin naman natin ay particular solution. And this particular solution is obtained by assigning values na galing sa ating initial value problems or boundary conditions. Ayan, so let's take some examples. We have here our example number 1. So we have to prove y is equal to c e to the x is a solution of y prime is equal to 2y. So in solving particular solutions, dapat alam din natin na i-prove na yung isang given general solution is actually a general solution of a differential equation. Kasi kung hindi tayo a-arrive sa isang tamang sagot. Okay, so we have here our general solution and check natin kung siya ba ay talagang general solution ng DE na ito. So let's start. Rewriting the general solution here. Ang gagawin natin, syempre, we will get the derivative. Okay. So pag kinuha natin ang derivative niyan, c e to the x, we will arrive at this answer. So, paano yan? Remember that the derivative of our e to the u is equal to e to the u du over dx. Ayan. So, what is our u? Our u here is yung ating 2x. Ayan. Ayan yung u. So, copy lang natin yan, no? E to the u. And then, what is our du dx? Ano ba yung u natin? U is 2x. U is 2x. So, ang du natin will be just the value of 2. Ayan. So, dyan nag-arrive yung ating sagot. And now, this is our equation 1. We have now the y prime. Tawagin natin na y prime. Ngayon, ipoprove natin na ito ay magiging equal dito sa nasa taas. Okay, so we solve for y prime is equal to 2y. Ayan yung given natin dito sa taas kanina. And we also have the value of y here. Yan, yung y natin. Natakpan kasi, no? We have the y at ito ay saan galing? Ito, value ng y. So, ipapasok natin yung c e to the 2x. So, ito yung 2. This is the value of 2. And then, this is the value of y. Yun, yung y natin dito. So, now, this is our equation 2. Now, if we equate equation 1 to equation 2, we will have the y prime here and then the y prime here. So, ito yon. Y prime is equal to y prime. Check natin. This value, ayan siya. Y prime is equal to 2c e to the 2x. And then, ito naman. Itong value na ito, ito siya. And we can clearly say na identity. So, identical sila. Ibig sabihin the same. Ibig sabihin, this equation up here, this one, is really the solution of this differential equation. Okay, so practice tayo ng proving. So, let us prove that this general solution here is actually the general solution of the given differential equation here. Ayan. So may take note tayo. Tingnan natin. Itong ating DE. Saan yung ating DE? Ito yung ating DE. Ay nasa second order. To second order siya. Yan. The highest derivative. So therefore, ang gagawin natin, i-differentiate din natin siya ng dalawang beses. Okay, next. Our equation 1. Okay, copy natin yung ating general solution na nasa taas. Ito, f of t. Lagay natin siya dito. Ayan. This is the general solution given to us. So, sabi ko kanina, we will differentiate twice. So, find now the first derivative. So, pag kinuha natin yung first derivative niyan, anong magiging sagot natin? This c sub 1 e to the t will be e to the t. Okay. Ito naman, e to the negative 3t will be negative 3et. Okay, and then the derivative of sine t is equal to cosine t. So, ito siya, ginawa na nung program, sinolve na mismo nung program. And rewriting it, ito siya. So, we have here the cosine t. Ito, sine t, magiging cosine t. We have c sub 2e to the negative 3. Ang sagot ay negative 3 c sub 2e to the negative 3. And we also have here c sub 1e to the t. Ito yan. So, this is the first derivative. F prime t or yung tinatawag natin na dfdt. Okay, now, that is the first derivative. Goal is to find isolve hanggang sa second derivative. So, let us find the second derivative. Pag kinuha natin yung second derivative ay ito ang lalabas. Okay, palitan natin ang kulay here. We have the negative 3c sub 2e to the negative 3. So, e to the u lang ulit yon. So, we will have negative 3e to the negative 3t. Times negative 3 ulit dito, yun yung lalabas dyan, yung positive 9. Ayan. And the next, cosine t. Ano ba yung derivative ng cosine? It is negative sine. So, we have here. And next, e to the t pa rin yan. So, we have here positive c sub 1 e to the t. So, we have here now our equation 3. Ayan. So, we have now the f double prime t for our second derivative. And rewriting it here, we have this answer. So, this is our second derivative. Now, anong gagawin natin? Remember that we have to prove na yung ating, okay, balik tayo sa taas. We have to prove that this solution is actually the solution of this given differential equation. And kanina, ano ba yung mga sinolve natin? Diba, sinolve natin yung first derivative, df over dt, and second derivative. So, ang gagawin natin, isa-substitute natin yung mga nakuha nating value sa dalawang ito. And then, substitute din ito, yung f of t natin. And then, kapag sinolve natin ito, sinolve natin yan, dapat ang value yung lalabas ay the same. Ito dapat. So, we will substitute equations 1 up to equation 3 in the given differential equation. Ito yung differential equation natin. Okay. So, now, the value of our second derivative kanina, ito yon, ito yung sagot natin sa second derivative. Ayan. And then, yung first derivative natin, ito df over dt, ito siya. Ayan, so times 2, yung nasa labas. And then our f here is our f of t. Ayan, f of t. Palitan natin yung kulay. So, f of t. Yung f of t natin yan, ito. And then, nakamultiply siya sa 3. So, dapat, pag sinolve natin ito, ang lalabas na sagot ay itong nasa kanan. Okay, so, try natin. Ang gagawin natin, Distribute natin ito. Ayan. So, ang magiging result ay itong nasa baba. Okay. The same dito, distribute natin yung 3. So, ito yung lalabas. Ayan. And then, we have here the value of our second derivative. Okay, so let's check. Asaan yung mga may e to the negative 3t? So, ito may negative 3t sa taas, negative 3t. So, let's try. This is 9. This is 9. Then we have here minus 6. And then we have minus 3. So, magka-cancel out na yun. 9 minus 6 is 3. Tapos, minus 3 ulit. So, cancelled out. Next, sin t. Meron pa bang sin t dyan? Negative sin t. Tapos, meron ditong negative 3 sin t. So, we will have 4 sin t, negative. Okay, so lumabas na. Ito siya sa baba. Ayan. Next, e to the t. C sub 1 e to the t. Hanapin natin. E to the t. This one. And then this one. Okay, so we have 1 here. Plus 2. Plus 2. Minus 3. So that is 0. So cancelled out na rin ito. Okay, next we have 2 cosine t. And then, what's left? Wala na. Okay, so we have 2 cosine t na naiwan dito. So, eto siya. Okay, so ang may iwan lang ay, bilugan natin, ang naiwan ay yung sin t minus 3 sin t at yung cosine t natin. So, simplify, this will be the answer. And yes, we arrive at the same answer. Ayan. So, 2 cosine minus 4 sin t. Therefore, it is identity. Indeed, the given solution is the solution of the differential equation. Now, hanapin naman natin yung particular solution nung given natin sa task kanina. So, here we have find the particular solution of the given general solution in item 2A. Ano ba yung general solution ulit natin kanina? Ito yon, yung general solution natin kanina. Okay, and then we have our boundary conditions. Sabi niya, the value of t is equal to 0. F of 0 is equal to 2. F prime of 0 is negative 5. Okay. So, in solving the particular solution, ito yun ha. In solving the particular solution, we need to find the value for our arbitrary constants. So, dalawa yung arbitrary constant natin. Kasi nga, second derivative siya. So, second order. Kung ano yung order mo, yun din yung number ng iyong arbitrary constant. So, hanapin natin si C sub 1, hanapin natin si C sub 2. Here is our f of t. And we know that t is equal to 0. So, we substitute t is equal to 0. So, magiging 0 ito, 0, and then 0 yung t. Lahat ng t, 0. So, what we have is here. And we know, okay, we know that the value of f of 0 is 2. And then, e raised to 0 is 1. Okay, and then this is negative 3 times 0. So, e raised to 0 is also 1. So, we have here c sub 1, c sub 2. And then sine 0 is also 0 nga. Now, we have here our equation number 1. So, we have c sub 2 is equal to 2 minus c. Punta naman tayo dun sa first derivative, df over t or f prime t. Ito yung nasolve natin kanina. And again, t is equal to 0. So, substitute natin t is equal to 0. So, f prime of t is papalitan natin yung t ng 0. So, we will have here f prime 0. So, bakit yung f prime ang ginamit natin? Okay, balikan lang natin. From our given that the boundary condition na binigay sa atin is this. That our f prime 0 is equal to negative 5. So, yun yung gagamitin natin, yung value ng f prime. So, after substituting everything, yung t is equal to 0 dito sa ating equation na nandyan, ito yung makukuha natin. And we know that f prime of 0 is negative 5. So, itong si negative 5 dito, pasok na siya dyan. Okay, and then, cosine of 0. Ano yung cosine of 0? Cosine of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, tapos ito, we have here 3, negative 3 times t is equal to 0. So, e to the 0 na yan. So, we will have here the value of 1. So, we will have negative 3 sub 2. So, ito yon. And then, e to the 0 ulit kasi t is equal to 0. So, this will become 1 also. So, ang maiwan ay c sub 1. Ito. So, now, this is our equation 2. Negative 5 is equal to c sub 1 minus 3 c sub 2 plus 1. And now, what we are going to do is this. We have here the value of c sub 2 here. Ayan, c sub 2. Meron din tayo ditong c sub 2. So, yung c sub 2 dito, ipapasok natin dyan. So, we substitute equation 1 in equation 2. Okay, so na-substitute na natin. Ito yung ating equation 2. Substitute natin yung value ng c sub 2, which is this one. And, syempre, by algebra, lalabas yung ating c sub 1, which is equal to 0. And then, ilipat naman natin to sa equation 1. Diba yung equation 1 natin is this one, c sub 2 is equal to 2 minus c sub 1. So, yung c sub 1 natin dito is 0. Ayan siya. Pasok natin dyan. So, 2 minus 0 is 2. So, we have our c sub 2 is equal to 2. Now, that we have arrived sa value ng c sub 1 and c sub 2, pwede na nating ilagay yan sa ating given sa taas at malalaman na natin kung ano yung ating particular solution. Okay, so this is our general solution kanina na given. At hinanap natin yung c sub 1, hinanap natin yung c sub 2. Now, it's time for us to substitute everything. Okay, after substituting, we will arrive at this equation. At ang maiwan lang ay eto. And now, this is our particular solution. Okay, so that is the particular solution of the given differential equation na nasa taas kanina. Okay, so let us find the particular solution for the differential equation na ito yung DE natin. And we have our boundary condition. Y of 0 is equal to 3. So, let's answer this one. Let us rewrite our DE here. And now, we're going to find the particular solution. Okay. So, para hanapin yung ating particular solution, yung particular solution natin ng isang given differential equation, balikan natin yung previous lesson. Ano yung gagawin? Hahanapin muna natin yung ating general solution para mawala yung mga derivative. Ito, di ba? Our dy over dx is our symbol for derivative. So, kailangan mawala yan. So, gagawin muna natin yung general solution. Okay, so this is our differential equation. Rearrange natin sa kaliwa. Remember, dy lang may iwan. And then we will integrate both sides. So, we have here the integral sign. Okay, yung program natin, sinolve niya na. Ito yung sagot. Okay, we perform integration. Ito yung sagot. And then, always, don't forget your plus C. Okay, your dy here, pag in-integrate, magiging y. And then, yung ating 7x dx, ilalabas lang natin yung 7. So, our x dx is x squared over 2. O, diba? Yung ating integration ng x, pag in-integrate natin yung x dx, ano yung magiging sagot dyan? Diba? X raised to n plus 1 over n plus 1. Okay, so always remember your integration. So now, this is our general solution. Okay, ito na yung ating general solution. Pag nakuha na natin general solution, ipapasok na natin yung boundary condition. Okay, tatandaan, ulit-ulitin natin paano hanapin ang particular solution. Una, kung hindi pa binigay yung general solution, hahanapin mo muna yung general solution. Pag nahanap mo na yung general solution, you will apply your boundary condition. Okay, so our boundary condition is this. Y of 0 is equal to 3. At ang ibig sabihin yan, x is 0, y is equal to 3. So, when x is 0, y is equal to 3 ang ibig niyan sabihin. Ngayon, isa-substitute natin yung value nitong x0, y3. Substitute yan dito. Ayan. So, y is equal to 3. We have here y is equal to 3. And then, the x value, our x here, magiging 0. Okay, and then, we solve for the value of c. Okay, so c is equal to 3. Now, pag alam na natin yung c, saan natin siya isa-substitute? Let us see. Okay, so, eto na yon. Substitute natin siya dito sa ating general solution. So, eto na yung ating particular solution. Okay, so anong napansin natin sa particular solution? Wala na yung c, wala na yung arbitrary constant. Kasing arbitrary constant, na-solve na natin. Ayan. So, that's the particular solution for a differential equation. See you next video. Bye-bye.